Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello students, how are you today? Hopefully all of you are fine, healthy, and happy. Today, you are going to study with me. My name is Neni Nidiastuti. Just call me Mom Neni. Okay students, have you ever read the storybook? Novel maybe? Short story? Harry Potter? What an amazing story, yeah. Or maybe, do you like watching movies? Disney, action movie, or listening to storytelling? Yeah, all the stories that you have listened, that you have watched, and you have read are a kind of narrative text. Today, we're going to learn further about narrative text. Are you ready? Okay, let's get started. Okay, students. So, what is narrative text? Narrative text is an imaginative story to entertain people. So, all the stories, fiction, yeah, it's kind of fiction to entertain people. The purpose of the narrative text to entertain or to amuse people or reader. So, we read the book, and then watch movie for entertainment. Okay, kinds of narrative text. Yeah, fairy tale, dongeng. We have Cinderella, Snow White, and then the second one, folk tale, cerita rakyat. Yeah, we have Malin Kundang, and then Timun Mas, and then fable, the story that the character is animal. We have Mouse and Crocodile, and then Grasshopper, and then for myths and legend, we have the origin of Tobalek and Tangkuban Perahu, and so on. Ya, masih banyak lagi. Okay, here I have an example of narrative text. The title is True Friends. Okay, let's read it together. Kita baca bersama-sama ya. Okay. Once upon a time, there were two close friends who were walking through the forest together. They knew that anything dangerous could happen anytime in the forest. So, they promised each other that they would always be together in any case of danger. Suddenly, they saw a large bear getting closer towards them. One of them climbed a nearby tree at once, but unfortunately, the other one did not know how to climb up the tree. So, being led by his common sense, he lay down on the grass breathless. He pretended to be a dead man. The bear came near the one who was lying on the ground. It smelled in his ears and slowly left the place because the bear did not want to touch the dead creature. After that, the friend on the tree came down and asked his friend that was on the ground, "Friend, what did the bear whisper into your ears?" The other friend replied, "Just now, the bear advised me not to believe a false friend who leave you in a danger." Okay, what an amazing story ya. Banyak pelajaran yang bisa kita ambil. Okay, now let's analyze the text. Pay attention. This is the whole text. You can look at the whole text. Pay attention to the words that type in red. Silakan diperhatikan kata-kata yang dicetak dalam warna merah. Okay, were, and then could, and then knew, promised, saw, climbed, pretended, smelled, came up, did, replied, and advised. All the words in the form of verb to. Jadi bentuknya itu dalam past tense ya. So narrative text uses past tense. Narrative text itu menggunakan tenses past. Okay, and then pay attention to the yellow mark. Silakan diperhatikan tanda kuning. Brand, what did the bear whisper into your ears? In the sentence, using quotation mark. Jadi ada tanda kutipnya. It called direct speech. Jadi in narrative uses direct and indirect speech. Okay, now let's go on. How to understand the story? Bagaimana kita bisa memahami ceritanya? Okay, the first one, find out the information in the story. And then the second one, understand the plot of the story. And then the third, reflect or evaluate the story. Okay, let's start from the first one. Find out information. How to find out information? Okay, to find out information, untuk bisa tahu informasi yang ada dalam teks ini, you just simply ask question that start with 5W1H, 5W1H ya. What, where, when, who, why, how. In Indonesia, adik Simba. Apa, di mana, kapan, adik, and then Simba. Siapa, mengapa, and then bagaimana. Now, let's see the example. Kita lihat contohnya. Okay. The first question. Ini pertanyaan yang pertama. Where did the story take place? Pay attention yang di underline, okay, kata where, di mana, where did the story take place? Kalau pertanyaannya di mana, where, itu berarti yang ditanyakan apa? Tempatnya, ya. So, the answer will be adverb of place. Ya. From the text, dari story-nya, silahkan dicari yang bagian ada keterangan adverb of place-nya yang mana. Okay, it took place in the forest. Okay, pay attention to the yellow mark. Silahkan diperhatikan tanda kuning yang ada di situ, forest. Ya. Okay, next, the second question. Pertanyaan kedua. When could the danger come to them? When, kata tanyanya adalah when. Kapan? Kalau kapan berarti nanti jawabannya great, adverb of time. Ya, jadi nanti cari keterangan waktu dalam teksnya. It could happen anytime. Oke, ini kalimatnya. Jadi yang ada tanda kuning ya. Anytime in the forest. Ya, anything dangerous could happen anytime in the forest. Great. The third question, pertanyaan ketiga. What did they do to face the danger? Oke, apa yang mereka lakukan untuk menghadapi dangernya? They promised to always be together. Oke, nah di bagian ini. Oke, good. Now let's go on to the second one. Kita lanjutkan kedua. How to understand the content. Gimana kita caranya untuk bisa paham isi dari ceritanya tadi. The content of the story. We have to understand the plot of the story. Question related to what, why, how is the plot of the story. So you must know what happened first, and then what happened next, and then after that what happened, and then finally what is the solution. Jadi plotnya, alur ceritanya. Okay. Contohnya, let's see the example. Ya, what did they do after the bear getting closer? Apa yang mereka lakukan after, setelah the bear getting closer? Kata kuncinya in the word after. Kalau setelah, berarti kita lihat kalimatnya dulu, ya. Nah, ini. After the bear getting closer. Jadi setelah getting closer, apa yang terjadi? One of them climbed the tree and the other one laid on the ground. Okay, next. The second question. Why did they do that? Kenapa mereka melakukan itu? Jadi yang satu naik pohon, yang satunya laid on the ground. Why? Kenapa? They did that for saving their life. Bu, in the text itu nggak ada disebutkan. Ya, use your logic ya. Kita pakai logika aja. Kalau mereka melakukan itu, any dangers come, ada bahaya datang, they will survive. Mereka akan saving their life. Good. Let's continue. The last one. Reflect or evaluate the story. Ya. For narrative text, it will be any moral value or maybe message, pesan yang ingin disampaikan oleh penulisnya kepada pembaca. Nah, we call it moral value. Okay. This is the question. What is the moral value of the story? Jadi kalau namanya moral value itu pasti yang baik-baik yang mau disampaikan. Ya, pesan moralnya apa dari cerita itu? From this story, in the end, ya, jadi di bagian endingnya, biasanya the writer will show it, akan menunjukkan. Tapi kalau tidak, kita bisa mencari di sini sendiri. Nah, untuk di teks ini, nah ini tersirat di bagian yang ada lingkaran merah itu, ya tanda merah. The bear advised the man yang laid on the ground not to believe a false friend who leave you in the time of danger. Jangan pernah percaya teman kalian yang teman palsu ini ya, teman yang pura-pura yang meninggalkan kamu ketika kamu dalam bahaya. So the moral value, the friend in need is the friend indeed. Teman yang ada ketika kamu kesusahan itu adalah teman sejati. Okay, now let's go on to the second question. What will you do if you are in that situation? Apa yang kamu lakukan kalau kamu ada di situasi seperti mereka? Okay, if it is me, I will help my friend to find the safe place together. Okay, students, I think that's all for today. I hope you enjoy all the lessons today. I hope you understood and you apply the moral value that you get in your daily life. Okay, students, stay safe, stay healthy, and be happy. That's all. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. See you.